Nearly done. That's better. You all know I love my SheWee. Well, I've been giving this SheWee Flex a go, and I'm going to do a comparison for you. Hi, Nikki here from Purple Patch Fishing. I just wanted to have a bit of a girls' talk with you. For quite a while now, I've been using the SheWee out on the boat. But recently I acquired the SheWee Flex. Thought I'd give it a go, and I'm going to do a comparison. I'll go through the original SheWee that I've been using for the last few years. It's made of a hard plastic. The tubes come off for easy storage. It is a narrow profile, but because it's a hard plastic, it's easy to get into place and sort of hold in place, and yeah, hold in the right spot. You do have to make sure that there is a gap so that you get flow going through, and sometimes that can be a little bit difficult with this one, but once you get it, you get it. This one I've been trying for the last couple of months, and it's the SheWee Flex. As the name suggests, it's flexible. It's not made of a hard plastic. The only thing is when you pull it out of the box, it can sort of be a little bit distorted. But having said that, it actually doesn't interfere with when you use it. It is a wider opening. Being flexible, it's sort of, you can't hold it as hard against yourself because otherwise it'll flex the wrong way. So you do have to be careful and not try and hold it too hard. But having said that, I find it easier to get that airflow going because you're not holding it hard against yourself. You're not completely sealing it. So I think the flow happens a lot better. And also, it's my favorite color. If you're purchasing a SheWee for the first time, there's a couple of tips I've got for you. And it doesn't matter whether you're using the original one or the Flex. Before you go camping, before you go out in the boat, before you go out in public and use it for the first time, when you jump in the shower, take it in with you and have a go there. Then it doesn't matter if it leaks because it washes away anyway. But you give it a couple of goes in the shower. The next tip I want to give you is don't wait until you are busting to use it. Because if you get out there and you're absolutely busting, it can go everywhere. So you need to just give yourself a regular break and use it then. My final tip for you when you start using the SheWee is to make sure that there's not a complete seal. If you have a complete seal around, there's no airflow and it won't flow properly. You'll get backflow. So when you put it on, just tilt it forward so that there's a gap at the front. All right, and then you'll get that flow. You won't get the backflow and you won't have a mess at all. Both the SheWees come in a really nice little discreet container for easy storage. But one thing I always do is when I get home from my fishing trip, I always like to give it a wash with soap and water. I've actually even cut off a bit of thick sponge, put a bit of soap in and thread it down just to give that tube a good clean. Then let it dry thoroughly. Back in the box it goes till next time you need it. There's my comparison of the two types of SheWees, the original and the Flex. If I had to make a choice as to which one that I would choose, I would have to say it's the Flex. Mainly because I think it's a little bit wider. I feel that it fits me better. I will put a link in the description below for anyone who's interested in purchasing one. They are fairly readily available at outdoor stores. I hope you've enjoyed this little girl talk, and I'll catch you next time on the water.